another Pastor Carla PSA. I have found myself this week facing the knowledge that we are well into this pandemic and we're not going to be out of it real soon. And I hear so many people saying, how long can this last? How long can we keep going? How long can we stay strong and stay firm and stand together and do all these things? How long can we do this? And it feels like we are kind of running out of patience for any kind of long term patience with each other or ability to sacrifice or to give on behalf of our communities who still need us to be firm and strong and stay home as much as we can and do the mitigation, the risk mitigation factors as much as we can. There's still a lot of things we have to do that we have responsibility for. And so it occurred to me, so many of us are accustomed to, I don't feel well, I go to the doctor, they fix it. Or something breaks and either you throw it away and replace it, or you take it to the repair place and they fix it. And we're so accustomed to just everything needs to move along as it has been. And part of what the pandemic did for many of us is stop that in its tracks. Even people that have had to be at work and have had to continue working, essential workers working during this time, still have faced really um, different times in their lives. So it got me to thinking about our ancestors, not super far in the past, but long enough in the past that I can't remember it. Some of our not so far away ancestors lived through things like World War One, World War Two, lived through the Great Depression. And during those days, you were asked sometimes to sacrifice on behalf of your country, to sacrifice on behalf of your nation. And I mean the people, not the people that went to war, I mean the people that stayed home. Maybe they were asked to ration the food that they could eat, or maybe they were asked to limit the amount of goods that they used, that they consumed. There were a lot of ways in which, as a society, we in the United States found ways to stand together and have the stamina and the fortitude to make it through very difficult restrictions sometimes, and how important that was for us as a country. And I find myself here in 2020 knowing that there are so many things we can do. You know, we have vaccines and we have medicines and we have all sorts of new technologies and all sorts of different things. And in the midst of all of that, it's still very important for us to remember sometimes our best solutions are to stand with our neighbor or to listen to our neighbor or to remember that staying away from our neighbor may be the safest thing to do, or maybe to check on our neighbor, but in a different way than walking into their house. There are a lot of things we can do for our immediate neighbors and for the further away neighbors around us. I hope you remember that and you have a good day.